live on air to 2 viewers, hopefully more soon.
Hey, we got a few in here.
We got a few guys. Oh, we got a couple of viewers checking us out.
Woo!
So, whoop. Yeah, that's the thing we do here at QuakeCon. We make those random noises, right?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It's kind of like a dream hack. They say hello, then the other side says hello. At dream hack, they do the whoop. That's how they work here, man. They're trying to build their own like little thing to just start screaming at each other.
Hey,
I appreciate that though, because all games need that. You know,
exactly.
all events, right?
It's like the Vuvuzelas from the Republic of South Africa.
I like how you pronounce that, Zuelas, man.
Isn't that how it is?
I guess it is. I don't know. You sound way more correct than I would probably say it, so I'm just gonna assume Vuvuzelas.
Vuvuzelas.
So the Zuelas.
You gotta put like
dude,
random emphasis.
Yo, we need shrimp Zuelas right now, man.
Some Zuelas.
We got some vuvu up in this.
Some vuvus.
Some vuvu followed by the Zuelas.
How about the Zuela vuvus?
Zuela vuvus. Fucking reverse that shit.
Yeah.
Okay, we cannot swear, right?
We have 22 viewers.
Are we allowed to swear on here?
It's past 2 a.m. and what your mother always says is nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m.
And my mother doesn't know what 2 a.m. means anyway. So, we're fine, guys. What's up, and welcome to the Cyber Sports Network QuakeCon live stream here in the year 2012 at QuakeCon.
Yeah.
We Dallas. That's the name of the city we're in right now.
And if you're tuning in from the other side of the Milky Way, happy 2 billion 2012.
Oh yes, if you're watching from the other side of the Milky Way, it would take millions of years, I think.
Yes, millions of years.
Well, like your duration, right? Like it's just so huge, the Milky Way. Most people don't know how big the Milky Way is. Like when people think the Milky Way, they think the candy bar. No, you're wrong. It's actually a galaxy which we currently reside in.
Wait, it's not a candy bar?
Dude, see, I told you. See, this is why I like Maximus. He's just like you guys. I know more than you. No. All right, so let's get this done. So let me go.
I don't even know if we have a game to cast right now.
So we have a match lined up apparently, I hear. We're going to figure that out right this second, though, as we go and bring up full screen. And, yeah, let's go just get ourselves out of this quick defeat load. So, how are you guys doing out there in chat? I hope everything is not too loud for y'alls. Just make sure the sound is good for everyone here in the StarCraft 2 realm. This is the GunRun. I am commentating after retiring from basically 5 years or however long it's been, maybe months.
Did you say 65 years?
6 or 5 years, even though that's probably impossible. I've been casting StarCraft 2 longer than the game has been out, ladies and gentlemen. That's just how it works here, man. You are listening to the Cyber Sports Network as we commentate StarCraft 2 at what time is it right now?
2:32.
2:32 a.m.
Is the name of the custom channel for our match.
All right, so right now we're just going to go and make sure we can get ourselves to games. So we're just hanging out
Sonata?
here in the chat.
Sonata,
Oh, he's in this.
We'll tell them we'll cast their game next.
Okay.
All right, so we're notifying our players right now that we will be casting them. Hopefully that will cause a lot of tension and make them play horribly. Like,
I mean, based on the seriousness of our casting right now, this is definitely going to the MLG.
Well, you got to consider, these people have been waiting in line for hours and finally got the computer set up. They are ready to play video games.
No,
it's also 2:30 a.m., so they're probably horribly exhausted and just trying to get some bit of fun out of this event as much as they can.
You know you can't spell fun without F-U.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. F-U. And
tell your children.
Tell your children F-U. And they'll know exactly what that means because of how good our casting is.
Because that what spells fun.
F is for friends. They do stuff together.
U is for
you and me. Or unity.
Here because we got the first TriCast going.
Oh yeah, we got to try.
We're doing triple. Oh man, you're not gonna be mic'd, so this is gonna be really hard.
I'll project.
Project.
Hey, I don't want to share with you like that, dude.
Why?
You're a cool guy and all, but I don't want to share like that.
Yeah, we don't share microphones like that, but it's all right though. I'll say exactly what this guy is saying. Good old Ashes back here, being the third wheel of this cast. High-res Bard up in here, trying to get a bit of this casting action. We already got a triple Archon.
literally.
Yo, we got this stuff going on right now. Yeah, that's Bard right there.
It's literally a potpourri of casting right now.
Dude, yeah, this is QuakeCon. We will cast with as many people as we want here at the CSN booth. This is the GunRun.
Go.
We are ready to get this going. Maximus Black, the GunRun, Ashes, right here. We are throwing down with these two players.
Dude.
Who's playing? I don't know.
It's Sonata, who I'm pretty sure won the first cup earlier today.
Oh, wow. So we are already in our second tournament here at CSN.
Yeah. This is big news.
So Sonata, already a one-time champion of the CSN Quake 2012 BYOC tournament, coming back here again.
Yeah.
Defending his title. We'll see if he'll win here again.
I think if I were to say one encompassing word for Sonata, I think it would be dominating.
Dominating.
QuakeCon 2012, shrug off.
All right, we'll see.
Domination.
Will he get a double kill? Will he get first blood?
Twice.
We'll see what happens here. So, as you guys can see, we are waiting for this match to get started. Sonata versus Jrazzzz, which is one hell of a name. Mad Z's in there, but I don't roll no R's for no Z's here.
Twitter. They want your Twitter for the CSN page. They're tweeting it.
And we are tweeting this. Oh, they need our Twitter.
Your Twitter.
We're talking with production right now as we go and make this go on. So, you people in chat, are you ready to see some StarCraft 2 2012 QuakeCon BYOC action? Let me know right now. Let's see you say some stuff in chat.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. We're just waiting for people to get hyped.
I heard you get excited, and it made me excited to be excited for your excitement.
Of course. We are living off of each other's excitement. It's like this non-stop palindromic excitement from two angles, man. We are exciting from both ends.
See, he's race, and I'm car, and then oppositely, I'm race, and he's car. It's a palindrome.
Oh, you just went race car on me, bro.
I went race car on you.
Damn.
And we're going in.
Yeah, so here we got Sonata, the reigning champions, are playing against Jrazzzz, Terran. Cloud Kingdom, what do you expect to see from Zerg off the bat? I'm just going to say an early expansion, of course.
We'll see what happens here. Let me go turn up the name board all first. But yeah, Cloud Kingdom is the name of the map, and man, it is just so cool casting after 5 months of not doing any StarCraft at all and seeing all these new maps. I have no idea what to see from here, Maximus Black. But let's first start with
Maximus Black.
or you.
Starcast.
I'm Alan.
Alan. With you, Alan, I am really bad at names.
I'm not. Do I even look like Maximus Black?
I don't know, man.
First of all, there's nothing really black about me. And second of all,
Well, you're wearing black right now, dude.
Oh, okay.
You're wearing black, and that is good enough for me, bro. You can be Maximus whatever you want.
I'd be sure to miss black.
So, Shirtimus.
Okay.
Who's spawning up here in the top right is Zerg?
Yes. Well, Sonata.
Sonata.
Right. Red Zerg. Gonna expect just the straight off early expansion with the long map of the Clown Kingdom. Terran will probably go for the one barracks, one command center expansion off the bat.
But before we put in our predictions, who is our Terran player?
I think it's Jrazzzz.
Jrazzzz.
Can we pronounce it Jrazzzz?
Jrazzzz.
Yes.
Rezzz is our Terran player, as corrected by Ashes here.
Yes.
Jrazzzz. But yes, so you predict that the Zerg will fast expand here. Is that correct?
I do expect that.
Faster that now with the 1.5 patch, because that totally went live yesterday.
That's true. We are in a new patch now. We are at a new era of StarCraft. Will people be doing the builds that they commit to, or do you think?
I think I may have called this. Just saying. Did I say early
Dude.
expansion?
Boom!
Damn.
You, Mr. Blackshirt, have called Sonata's fast expansion, and you are correct, sir. High five.
Let's just say top 20 gold. I know everything about this game.
Gold. That teaches you something, gentlemen. If you play gold, you can commentate StarCraft. You will know everything about this game, and you play at a professional level. Feel good about yourself, gold player. This is for all the gold players out there.
So I actually play Terran, and if I were playing this map, I would go for the one barracks expansion, which it looks like we're seeing right now, as he is going for the orbital command off the bat. With one gas, though, so that's a pretty early gas.
Yeah.
Early gas, let's take a look. Yeah, he is already farming with 3 SCVs, and oh, Sonata already has a drone here, so he knows exactly what's going on. So he probably, like you, is predictive of this one barracks expansion play.
Well, if you were going to go one barracks expansion, you're not going to go gas. So I'm always going to expect to see some Hellion play probably, just because they consume around this map pretty quickly.
Of course.
And the extractor play.
And I think Sonata agrees with you because he's gone and stolen the extractor, which will prevent our Terran player from getting that gas earlier on to build up for those Hellions eventually, which will occur.
However, did Sonata see the factory? I don't know if he expanded that far out.
Oh, man.
Searched. He saw something.
He saw something. He might have been smart enough to click on it, and like Sonata was the champion of the first CSN event today. So we can only assume that he's a smart enough player that he did click on that factory as it's being constructed and knows exactly what's going on, which is indicative of what he's doing right now, which is stealing the gas.
Yeah, it's a smart play there, especially as a Terran player. If you're really going to maximize your play, you're going to want to get a reactor out the barracks and then switch over, which is exactly what he did. So now he can just rely on just minerals. I would almost actually expect him to pull one of the SDVs off of gas to go down and start farming off the minerals just to get that mineral income going. But we can see right now there's no gas for our Zerg player Sonata so far, as he's just got the spawning pool. It looks like he may have put down some spine crawlers down there in the expansion.
Let's go take a look.
Nope, yeah, there's one.
He's about to set a spine crawler up.
And
so yes, 2 queens.
That's going to be big in trying to halt this Hellion play, as it looks like 2 are coming out as we speak.
Yeah, no, he definitely knows that there's some kind of Hellion play afoot. He saw that early gas. He saw that early factory. I'm just going to assume here.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jrazzzz looks like he is going for it. We do see the reactor on the factory, and our first 2 Hellions are already on the map, already waypointed at. And take a look at that. Sonata has that overlord.
Perfect overlord
he absolutely knows what is going on right now. So Blackshirt, what will happen now? Oh my god, look at that. 4 queens.
And this is so huge. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, totally.
But for Sonata, you know, he put early production into the queens, which you normally wouldn't see 4 queens out this early. However, all he has still is that spawning pool, and he can inject like crazy and saturate and still have a solid defense with 4 queens and that spine crawler.
Yeah, no, Sonata's defense is immaculate right now, and Jrazzzz put so much investment in these Hellions, and they have yet to return anything. If you look right now at Sonata, 250 minerals right now, but he is a little overlord capped. A bit of a mistake there. Would you agree?
I would totally agree, but still, I mean, he's got nothing to worry about besides just saturating. He's going for the 3rd off the bat, and if you look at the production tab of Jrazzzz, he was committing to those Hellions, and if you look right now, he's got a barracks, a starport, and a reactor coming through, so I'm expecting he's probably going to transfer over and do some biological play.
Yeah, going for the bio units out there.
But even still, all it takes is a Baneling nest, which will pop up so soon, and that's, again, an easy defense for the Zerg of Sonata.
It's up to Sonata, and as we saw from that rude PM midway through our cast, he is also a CSL champion. So Sonata definitely has experience here at the tournament level, and yeah, he does have that 3rd base up right now and is looking forward to getting that creep out there and taking advantage of that expansion.
Yeah.
So Jrazzzz slows those 4 Hellions out right now, and he definitely knows what's going on, but he really can't engage against these queens. These queens definitely have the defense to just combat these Hellions if need be.
You know, I think Jrazzzz missed on his little window there because he actually took the queen off the creep for a second and left a gap in that hole. He probably could have snuck through and past that first spine crawler, but I don't think he was really paying too much attention to those 4 Hellions, which really isn't that big of a deal. It was a very small window. But we do see 2 evolutionary chambers coming down, so we're going to expect a pretty heavy ground army probably coming out for Sonata.
Looks like he's focusing on the melee upgrades as well, so we'll see some quite powerful Zerglings out there. But Jrazzzz, though, is already ready with his own force and is actually stimming up the ramp right now. So we have so many of these Marines just focus firing on a single queen. The queen just goes down. I really wish that, like, for him, you probably hope that was going down sooner.
You know, that was really smart positioning on Jrazz's part coming up that ramp, because he had the Marines to focus on those queens and the Hellions in the back to spray fire down to any Zergling support. And he's actually going to make out really well.
Wow.
All those queens almost falling, which is absolutely huge considering how much we're talking. Those 4 queens were relatively early for having that many on the field. And you take a look at the units killed, the Zerglings are melting, and now he's got free reign of coming at these drone line and his natural, and all that
absolutely.
Zerglings.
Jrazzzz right now has just done so much damage, and finally Sonata gets enough Zerglings to finally halt on this attack. Now we need to see what Sonata has up his sleeve at this moment, because he needs to do some counter damage right now. There were just so many queens taken out there by all of those Marines, but we also need to consider that Jrazzzz didn't have all his medevacs up there either, so he really wasn't able to fully support that Marine heavy push, but yet he did take out some units. So both sides of this battle taking heavy casualties, and yet again we see Jrazzzz going off this ramp. No, how defended is he right now? Will Sonata be able to hold this? He does have a ton of Zerglings at his third base, and here they come!
Oh, very smart pickup.
Beautiful. He knew those medevacs could pick up those Marines, and he totally baited them up there. He was able to get enough finishing to see what kind of composition Sonata was going for. Even baiting out Sonata for making all those Zerglings out there, possibly overlinking and letting Jrazzzz just take advantage a bit of.
And we can see here, I mean, we had a really high bank there for Sonata. He was sitting at about 1,500 minerals and close to 700 gas before he started producing more. And it looks like a Baneling Nest did finish up just a bit ago for Sonata. But the transfer right now is to Marauders with the concussive shell upgrade. And we do have level 1 attack weapons coming out for Jrazzzz, which will be a little bit behind the melee upgrades of Sonata's melee Zerglings at the time.
Yeah, so we see right here, Jrazzzz already constructing siege tanks, and he has invested in siege mode upgrade. So he will be able to hold back Sonata even more so. He already knows that he does have him in a nice, contain at the moment. But yeah, Sonata though is already taking enough advantage of that third base, and he has constructed enough Banelings to really combat that heavily bio army that Jrazzzz has constructed. Jrazzzz now moving up. Is he aware of these Banelings? No, he is not. Any second now we will see the fight, and here they come. There we go, the Zerglings holding it back, but did that actually hit her more than anything?
I don't know. He's still in a tough spot here because those Speedlings are going to get across the map faster than those Medevacs does. And Sonata knows that. I think he's going to take a shot at the expansion here in the natural and see what he can make happen. And he's going to be able to get in here relatively easily. Those Marauders, the Banelings are right behind. And by the time that drop comes in, the Banelings are going to be right there to support if those Zerglings do not hold off that surround, which looks like they will very simply. And it looks like this natural is going to fall.
Absolutely. So many SCVs right now in mortal danger. But as we saw earlier, Jrazzzz heavily invested in a bio-heavy army. Will he get all of these? Oh my god! He uplifts the supply depot, taking out all the SCVs. And let's look at it right now. Workers killed 23 to 2. So huge contrasting in terms of Jrazzzz right now. And we see Sonata in it just a huge lead right now in terms of food count. 87 to 110. And look at these guys. These Zerglings have that 1-0 upgrade. These guys are ready to go on attack.
And 24 more just got done spawning, so expect at least good map control across, if not another surging push. Probably just some more map control play out because that natural is severely hurting. And that was Jrazzzz had that little spot to get those SCVs back up his ramp.
My god, yet he
misclicked.
It was just so bad. He uplifts his supply depot at the worst possible moment. All the SCVs are contained, man. It's like a quarantine.
Yeah.
Like, one guy's infected, okay, we gotta kill everyone now.
It really seems like
maybe Jrazzzz thought, oh man, I'm gonna be totally screwed if all those Zerglings get in. I need to make a decision right now, and his decision was to sacrifice all those SCVs. Either that or he missed micro.
Yeah, it was just barely a misclick, and I know as a Terran player, it is such a fine line to get over the supply depot and have it raised before those Speedlings zoom on up. So it was very close. But interestingly enough, some Vikings are on the field now. I don't think there's a Spire yet.
Vikings.
For the third player.
Why would he get Vikings right now? I haven't. Oh wow! So we have Sonata right now. Epic focal growth going down on over all of these infantry, and the Banelings need to get up there, and he will go and take them down. And oh my God, look at this difference right now. He's completely decimated that engagement. Sonata, how many lives did he take there? The fungal growth were just working out so well in his favor.
Fungal growth. It trapped out all those Marauders that the Marines support. And the funny thing is, he's still got 2 Infestors that have half their energy. So he's able to defend and just keep producing. 56 more. 62 on the way. 62 Zerglings.
Oh my god. And like, yeah, we forecast into the future here. We just saw that he just completed that Ultralisk Cavern, and there are just so... We just have a lot of upgrades in the queue right now. Adrenal Glands coming up. We do have Zergling Carapace, so we'll assist in the defense here. And look at that. We even have Infestors with Burrow Research as well as Mobile Burrow. So we will be able to go out there and stealthily throw down those Focal Growth. And I can't wait to the engagement.
Detection whatsoever outside of just scans for Jrazzzz. I didn't see
Jrazzzz is Terran.
Oh, right, but I didn't see any missile turrets or anything like that. Figuring that he was probably expecting some kind of Zergling Mutalisk play with those Vikings coming out.
And if we look at this vision right now, Jrazzzz knows something's about to come up this ramp, and here they come. All the Zerglings coming up. Oh my god. Just completely. Absolutely Ashes. We have a complete surround on all of these attacking units. The SCVs yet again getting decimated, and look at that. Even Sonata, he knows he doesn't need to use these infestors right now. He's just keeping him as a backup plan. He's fine. And there we go. Game over. GG. Jrazzzz gets decimated by Sonata here in the first game.
Yep, so I mean, it's funny that he was going to go Hellions off the bat and then completely abandoned that, thinking he was behind, when really, if he were to have added another factory and gotten the flame upgrade for his Hellions, he would have been able to in a really good spot through most of that game.
Yeah, that would have been beautiful. I really felt Jrazzzz was playing a bit blind there, taking some crazy risks by just going over there just with those units. He moved up again after the first failure with those Marines, got taken out. And like overall, Sonata just like played really well, getting those upgrades at the right time, moving in at the right moments.
Exactly.
And because that one Overlord, he knew what was coming out. If it was for that one Overlord, I really think there would have been much more damage done by that Hellion push initially.
Definitely could have been the case. Obviously, having the 4 Queens was perfect for his defense. And, you know, the second push with the Marines and Hellions that Jrazzzz had was actually pretty successful. He took out 3 of the 4 Queens and a Spine Crawler and a number of Zerglings. But I think he just overcommitted too much. After that, you got to figure, you snipe 3 Queens, that's going to put your Zerg player on a defensive mindset, not being able to produce too many units at that point with no injections.
You're right. He did take out those 3 Queens with the first engagement. But really, I think he got a little too cocky there with the follow-ups. He continued to throw up more and more Marines up that ramp, and regardless of what he tried doing, none of that worked in his favor from that point. All he had was just that first 3 Queen kills, and he really just I think just fed off over that way too much. Got a little too cocky there.
Yeah, and I think the big X factor after that push was that there was very little actual scouting going on for Jrazzzz, and that's when you saw the starport and siege tanks and Marines. He just didn't know what to go, and he found himself just behind.
Like, this is a casted LAN tournament. He knows that he's being commentated right now on a projector here at QuakeCon. So, of course, he can absolutely hear us, potentially. I don't know. But regardless, though, these players are aware of what's at stake here. This is actually a tournament. This is competition. He knows that there is money on the line here. And, of course, people may play a little scared. They know what's going on.
I mean, this cup is sponsored by Avermedia, and we got to give big ups to them, as they are going to be putting a lot of stuff on the line for a lot of the
absolutely
stuff at QuakeCon,
Hands to our sponsors here at QuakeCon CSN BYOC 2012. Avermedia, especially, as those guys are the ones who threw into this pod. These guys are the ones who threw into this prize pool, and we got to give ups again for these crazy matches and the sheer fun here at QuakeCon. This kind of support is just integral. So just having a real QuakeCon experience. Being here at the LAN yourself, being able to participate in a match, and knowing that you're being casted is just so fun.
And to play StarCraft at 3 a.m.
Oh my god, it is 3 a.m.
At this level.
This level of StarCraft. Absolutely.
Hey, last year this happened, we gave away a computer for the winner of that.
Yeah, that is true. This time last year, I did commentate a Counter-Strike Swords gun game, and we did give away a computer. So, who knows what can happen?
You never know.
And yes,
Friday, though.
Could be
a winner of a StarCraft 2 match also won a computer as well. So, these players may very well win some epic stuff here.
Absolutely.
Thanks to our sponsors here at the BYSC, here at CSN.
This one is we're getting our game prizes from Avermedia.
Yes, Avermedia is our sponsor for this tournament, especially. Once again, big ups to our folks over at Avermedia, our friends over there. who help make this tournament as fun as it is. So, here we go. Back into the game. Sonata spawning 3 o'clock position right here on Antigua Shipyard. Already expanding, very similar to last map.
Yep. I was going to say another long map where you can get away with a prettier expand, and I would expect to see, I think Jrazzzz might go more of a biological fashion this time after the Hellion. That kind of failed.
So,
live in the world of Terran and the A key. I'm probably going to say it's going to be a 1-rack expand this time.
So you're really feeling the Marines here. You're really feeling that attack move. We'll just see. So, speaking of turrets, here we go. Back at Jrazzz's base, spawning in 9 o'clock position. And already look at that. Sonata going for the gas deal. He did spot that Jrazz already had a refinery up. Yep. So very similar to the previous match already. Now we will see if this map will play out as the previous game with Jrazz being defeated. But who knows? Maybe Jrazz has sobered up here. Maybe he has figured out what Sonata will do, which is very similar to the previous game.
Yeah, and we get another factory sitting right behind the barracks, so I'm expecting to see another lift and dance, and Sonata sees it too. So, I mean, if I'm Sonata, I have to feel pretty comfortable about what's happening right now.
Absolutely. Sonata's known this game before, and he knows the game will play out similarly with this sort of a startup. Yep. And as we see right now, the barracks is constructing reactor, which will, of course, be swapped out. He knows Hellions are going to be afoot here.
And just finishing up for Sonata, 2 queens again. So maybe we'll see another ramp block, and we do have 2 more Hellions. So Jrazz still feeling pretty confident about his ability to make a successful Hellion rush actually work.
And Sonata knows that the Hellion rush is in the mindset of Jrazz, therefore is creating the queens yet again, which helped out so much.
So he'll have 4 on the field before there's going to be a push in any fashion of these Hellions. And look at this little scout out here. He did have another drone, I think, out there or sitting in the back corner. Yeah, or Zergling. So he was able to scout that out. And again, having 4 queens on the field is going to be advantageous for Sonata.
Yep, absolutely similar to what we had last time with those overlords. Sonata had an overlord before, so he knew exact timing of when those Hellions were making a base, and he knew exactly when he needs to pull those extra queens to go and defend his base. And Sonata is into defensive posture right now. And Jrazz moving in with the quad Hellion push. Here we go. So, what will happen, you think?
He's going to run to these queens and run away. There's no way Hellions can stand up to 4 queens.
Absolutely. But Jrazz, he's just right out there. And Sonata, he knows what's up. And you know what, Sonata, getting a little cocky here.
Yep.
He knew he could get that kill, and he went for it, and he took it down. And look at that, even throwing down the creep teamer too. Expanding that field of vision, expanding that field of influence for Sonata. Sonata must feel really comfortable right now, because it's just so similar.
This is...
I've noticed that he just has some crazy creep spread.
Yeah.
The entire game, he is maintaining that creep. Like...
Absolutely. Any Zerg player with 4 queens needs to take advantage of that creep spread. If you don't throw down those creep tumors every second you can, you are not playing the game at maximum efficiency. And Sonata is just one of those players. CSL champion or CSL veteran, as well as winner of CSN's own events as well.
Yeah, and that's the cool part about having 4 queens that play defense off the bat. You can easily turn that hold into a very quick counterattack just by building that creep highway as far out towards the middle as you can. All it's doing now is just giving you an insane amount of map control to the point where now you can throw it on your 3rd base, which is exactly what he's doing.
Look at that, almost a full UI field of creep tumors on the map right now. He's just really using those queens for creep tumors. He's not saving any of it to transfuse. I think Sonata is pretty confident in this game. He knows he's 1 ahead, and he knows the opponent he's up against. He probably thinks he can take him down yet again. And look at that, Sonata going for the 3rd base, but wait. Here we go, Jrazz right now. He has Stim ready. No upgrades just yet, but he's running a combat shield, and he'll go yet again, take down 3 queens. But now, how similar will this game be? Oh, he knows that these guys are coming now.
Oh yeah. How do you feel about him getting Stim before getting combat shield?
Combat shield, man. It really just up to the player how comfortable he is here.
That's true.
And here we go. He's actually engaging right now.
Engagement.
Really poor. None of the queens were taken out. And oh my god, Jrazz is committing to it. He pulls away, but oh my god, he takes it.
That's
lucky him. He didn't get the medevac that had all the units. But Sonata doesn't know that though.
Either way,
Sonata, he needs
still
a suit.
a medevac off the field. And
absolutely, yes.
The medevac is such an essential part of that biological fashion behind the Terran army. Picking off every little one early in the game when you have them out is absolutely huge, because now instead of investing those 100 minerals to 2 more Marines or possibly another barracks right after, now he's got to rebuild and keep building more
absolutely,
medevacs.
and to be Sonata right now, let's feel good. He knows that this game is playing out exactly like the previous match, and he's expanded far more efficiently than previous game. He already has their drones already at the 10-minute mark and is already throwing down the creep tuners at an epic rate. Even the banelings are ready to go. And speed, banelings almost already halfway down.
Yep, that's going to be huge.
Yeah, if we look at the food counts right now, Sonata is still up ahead as well. Let's take a look at the income real quick here. 51 harvests versus 39. Even though we do have the beauty of Terran and those mules, he is still harvesting more minerals than his Terran opponent here.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of being on 3 bases. It's 10 minutes into the game. I mean, he's now starting to fully saturate. Both gases just started to pop now for Sonata at his 3rd base, and he's in such a good spot. We do see a Spire being produced right now, so maybe those Vikings that he was so insecure about kind of building, and he's probably going to stay away from for the moment. Well, he's probably going to need those, as he does have the other side hatchery to help him just pump out those Mutilisks.
Absolutely. Sonata going quad hatchery right now, getting ready to... yeah, me too. But he is just getting absolutely ready just for that macro burst of explosion all over Jrazz's face. He is ready to go. He has enough queens to go support that macro. He has 3 bases to support that macro. Sonata is really my guy for this match right now. How do you feel about this black shirt?
I can't believe you rolled with that well so smoothly. This is just a clown fest.
Dude, I am loving this right now. I'm coming out of retirement here, folks, at CSN's BYOC QuakeCon 2012. I forgot what year it was. Tournament here for StarCraft 2. So, let's see how this works out. So, Jrazz moving up right now. Looks like he was taking out a couple of these scouting early. So, Sonata knows what is coming up.
News.
Oh my god, it's going to prevent them from falling back. And here comes the bailing. 1 bailing, 2 bailing, 3 bailing. He takes out a lot of units.
You know, to be fair, that was actually outside of the siege tank that's going to probably drop right here. He's probably only going to lose 2 of these. Maybe he might lose all 3.
Oh my god, will he get all 4?
Really
no, Jrazz needs to drop right now if you want. Oh my god, 3 siege tanks.
All the siege tanks.
Oh, look at that. He even has some Mutilisks. Did Jrazz expect that? He didn't even have those guys out there. Those siege tanks were out there without any defense at all, man. You don't send out siege tanks like that. You just never do against the Zerg clan. Well, you know you're behind. Why would you send those siege tanks out there? I'm guessing at a bad waypoint, or I don't know. Maybe he's already forfeited his match mentally right now. What do you think?
I honestly am a little upset that Sonata showed his Mutalisk card right there, just to maybe help pick off a tank. He could have easily pulled a side attack around the backside. The Baneling still coming in here.
Okay, here we go again.
Stim out.
There we go. A couple really key Baneling shots. Like he needs that, right?
Right.
He is splitting him up pretty nicely. But nope, too late. C-Sec down. Medevac's idle. I think Jrazz is ready to call it quits right now.
Yeah, the Zerglings are going to pump out 38 more on the way here in about 10 seconds. They're going to sprint around the way. But the good thing is this supply depot wall right here is going to be able to hold that off, and he can focus on these now five Mutilisks that are just kind of hanging out.
And even
so all he really needs to stop these Speedlings is a siege tank to pop up behind that wall with a few Marines, and it's going to scare away those Zerglings.
Absolutely, and Sonata, with this much map control, with this many creep teamers on the map, is super comfortable. Do you remember when he sent those Mutilisks in there? He didn't even care about microing away from the Marines. He was totally comfortable with whatever was going on. He, in his mind, Sonata, I believe, knows he's won this match and is now just going through the motions, expanding, getting more Zerglings out there, getting those upgrades, and hell, look at that. +2 flyer attacks, +2 carapace, +2 melee attacks, and 32 Zerglings.
More Zerglings.
On the way.
32 more. And the thing is, Jrazz thinks he's kind of safe to expand right now. Well, he has to be honest. And this is when Zerg's on their best.
Oh my god.
This is going to be just
ultimate expansion block right here. Now, will the Mutas be able to set 5-state orbital command? No, he decides not to and goes after the Medivacs. Doing it. Oh, gosh.
That's a good drop. A very safe drop there to help sustain that army and obviously the Medivacs.
I have to say, successful evacuation by Jrazzzz, but it's too little too late. Finally gets him up there. But here come the Banelings, though. He may be able to go power through here, but no. You know what? Sonata decides, nope, I've already won this match. I don't really need to win right now. I'll let you suffer a bit more. That's what is happening.
The big thing, and I don't want to say I called it, but that siege take on the back line, it literally halted that. Because if you're Sonata, you really don't want to invest in Banelings when you're up in army count that much.
Absolutely.
So now that he has those Banelings morphing, this is going to be GG, no problem. But those two siege tanks,
oh my god,
is going to be a little dangerous.
One supply depot down, and absolutely, with that supply depot down, he knew it was curtains for his own base, and Sonata wins 2-0 here for the CSN.
Not only is he 2-0 in here, but he's 2-0 in Thursday Cups. And the first place prize for him will be from AverMedia, a Live Gamer HD.
Oh wow! So this match,
220.
So this best of 3 series was for the Live Gamer HD, correct?
Yeah.
So Sonata, congratulations! You have won a Live Gamer HD at a retail value of 200 plus.
Yeah, 220.
220 or whatever, right? Dude, that's just fantastic. Congrats. That's amazing. What do you give it? Like, I'd play StarCraft for one of those, man.
If
like,
I was
these
any
are
good
actually
StarCraft.
like I believe that these are the best cards in the industry right now for streaming. So maybe, who knows? Maybe Sonata has a career here. And hey, Sonata, if you're listening right now, if you get big, remember who casted your games here at CSN: the GunRun and Blackshirt. I'm so sorry. What's your handle again?
Tilt.
Tilt. There you go, man. We were there for you, bro. We were there for you.
What do I mean, dude? I was here.
Oh, yeah. High-res bot here. High-res bot and Ashes right here. So, big congratulations here to Sonata for the 2-0 victory there.
Give it up for Sonata.
Also for Jrazzzz for making it out here and playing these matches at 2:30 a.m. and getting as far as he did.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats, guys. Good games.
All right, good games. Cool. So, what is up next for us? Blackshirt?
I think that's honestly it.
Over there? Okay, cool.
Sure
So, take it easy, guys. GunRun, Blackshirt, out.